some of that stress out of that bullpen, so the bullpen doesn't have to bail him out again in the second inning.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Amed Rosario.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Ozuna is under it. 1 away. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Batting third. The right
Justin Upton the next to hit. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit of that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Mets 0, Braves coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Ian Anderson will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
So coming to the plate, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
Ozzie.
Oh, he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Here's Brandon Phillips.
Batting second, the second
As he
baseman.
will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, this team's been playing some good ball. You know, Yogi Berra has
Batting
that saying,
first.
it's getting late early, and D-Row, they're starting to open up a nice lead in the month of May.
I like that line right there. Yeah, without question, this team has played well the whole month of April, found themselves in first place with a nice division lead, and they want to continue to put that foot on the throttle.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year. Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in now, Ronald Acuna, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. 2 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Down the third baseline. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and the Braves have an early 1-0 advantage. New inning set to get
Leading off with
first delivery to him on the way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
batting fifth.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Acuna is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batting fifth.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch right there. curveball kind of front hip, your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Shoots this one to first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking two until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base. Umpire, ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Ready with the 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line drive to left. Riley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cespedes arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting 5th.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Riley drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: home or strikeout or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is Hanley Ramirez. Popped up, and the first baseman can't get there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, another foul ball. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Batting
Take a
eighth,
look at this right
the
here. He
catcher.
didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. A ball and 2 strikes now. In the dirt here. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 left for Atlanta. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Ian Anderson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
47.
Now here's the pitch.
Anderson.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. A ball and a strike. A 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. I count.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little blooper to center. Acuna coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Now it's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Anderson on second. Rosario at first with no outs. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Liner toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner will score from second. Now the relay home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
The right fielder, number 10, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Riley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Scorched to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hard ground ball to third. A toss to Phillips for the force out, and that'll end the inning. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
For the Braves,
Sean Newcomb is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now.
the batter, number 4, second baseman, Brandon.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball. Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball 3.
3-1 now.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Braves are set down 1, 2, 3. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos.
Leading off to the net.
First delivery to him on the way.
Wilson.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. In his career, Ramos has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Now in the box, Brandon Nimmo hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
The count now at 2-1. And the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Acuña's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down. With Mark DeRosa and Dan
Here we go.
Plesac, Matt
Well, that's
Vasgersian with you as Freddie
first
Freeman
baseman.
settles in to start out the inning. Hard hit ball to
Freeman.
second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you
The
have to
center
hope
fielder,
it's when a guy is
Ronald
lumbering down the base
Acuna
pass. He's no
Jr.
speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ronald Acuna is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting.
2 gone now
The
in the
right
Braves
fielder.
half of the fourth.
Marcell.
And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell
Ozuna.
Ozuna. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
The problem for the batter.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Ian Anderson. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Ian Anderson.
Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Popped him up. Freeman moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete.
So here's Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. High pop up. Jackson is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now,
Ready to go.
as only
For the
1
Braves.
of their hits has been for extra
The left
bases.
fielder.
That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch-out, 1 away.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far
Now
in this
batting,
series.
third
That's his
baseman,
5th strikeout
Hanley
in this series alone.
Ramirez.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Into the box now, Alex Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Out in front of it, strike 1. Behind 0-2 now.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Ball. Damn.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
1 out, nobody on. Sent out to straightaway center field. Acuña's there for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, third base.
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Ozuna. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. First offering on its way.
For the Braves.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner. More than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
From the belt, the pitch hit on the ground to third. Davis brings it in. On to first to complete the double play.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Count 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Upton's under it. And the inning is over. Braves go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. For another chance, Wilson Ramos will start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The second baseman.
Striding in, Eduardo Nunez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The center fielder, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike. Last half of the 7th here, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. On its way is pitch number 75. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ronald Acuna is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Davis has got it. Nunez on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Standing in, Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Davis grabs it cleanly on the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Braves go down without a whimper here. Score remains tied 1-1. Luke Jackson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Michael Conforto is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Conforto.
Every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The average entering play at 301, 16 homers and 41 RBIs. This is skied into short left center. Ramirez is calling for it. 1 out.
Now batting.
The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
2 balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
There to take it is Ramirez, and there's out number 2.
Up next for the Mets.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that misses inside 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
To third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Jerry Familia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Upton. And no one will track it down. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, what a stop. It's there. He got him.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Hanley Ramirez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and strike. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Alex Jackson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Still tied 1 apiece. Striding into the box, Justin Upton. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way to Upton. This year against right-handed pitching, Upton is hitting over .350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
2 balls and a strike now. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Albies brings it in on to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
The left fielder, number 52.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit And be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off-speed.
Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, J.D. Davis, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. After it is Acuna, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Nick Markakis is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Nick Markakis.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Now,
Fernando Rodney enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0. Pitch on the way. Rodney is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Number
the
one.
bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
So a full count now. There's Brandon Phillips. He waits on deck. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charging one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Braves came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Luke Jackson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the Mets, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Our paid attendance at Truist Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.